over 400 years, God has not spoke. He's been silent. After 400 years, he doesn't speak to Eli. He speaks to a young man named Samuel. And that's weird because as it says in verse number 7, that Samuel didn't even know him like that. Verse number 8 says, he calls on Samuel, and this is a voice that Samuel has never heard before. But for some reason, he gets up after hearing a voice he's never heard. He gets up and goes to a voice that he hears every day. When God had the authority to be formal with Samuel, God used humility and was familiar with Samuel. With Moses, he was formal. With Daniel, he sent an angel that looked scary but sounded even scarier. So he doesn't choose to be formal like he was with Daniel, but he's familiar with Samuel. Is there anybody else besides me that can say, I got a testimony? I was doing stuff I shouldn't have had no business doing. I was in some rooms I shouldn't have been in. I was doing whatever I wanted to, but there was a God who loved me enough to be familiar, who called me, not in a formal way, but reached me, for me personally, reached me when I had a pistol in one hand and a bottle of pills in the other hand. Oh, y'all ain't never heard that about me? That's where I got saved. I didn't get saved right here. I got saved in a one-bedroom apartment with some drugs on the table, a pistol on. But while I was in that place, there was a God who made himself familiar with me. He wasn't so formal that he couldn't get down in my dirt. He wasn't so formal with me that he couldn't meet me where I was, but he made himself familiar and came and sat down right in front of my face. Sitting down right in front, I had my back to the wall, very literally and figuratively. I had that pistol and I was just figuring out, if I do it this way, then my dad gotta walk in this apartment and find me. But if I do it with the pills, it might not happen fast enough, and I've decided I'm ready to go. But while I was trying to make up in my mind, a God made himself familiar with me enough for me to turn it around. And I'm here to tell you that if you are praying for a loved one right now, and you worried about them and praying for them and wondering how they're going to get out of where they are, I'm here to tell you there's a God who will make himself familiar. He don't have to be formal. He'll be familiar. He'll meet them in the drug house. He'll meet them in the trap house. I promise you he will. He will meet them where they are because he has the authority to be formal, but he's humble enough. Sit down. He's humble enough to be familiar.